Alright, good morning. This is Oini Enyola from Animal Consultant Creative Hub. So this morning we'll be diving into the video on how to make this new trending shoe. Should I call it a shoe or a sandal? Okay, I'm going to show us the picture of it. We have something like this. I don't know if you can be able to look at it. We have something like this. So, and don't mind me. I'll be using paper as my paper tape this morning. Is it morning or afternoon or in the evening? Whichever one, and that depends on when you are watching this video. Okay, so the first thing I usually do when I wanted to make something like that is that I have to measure the length of the shoe last. And looking at the shape of the shoe last, notice not the normal cover shoe last that we know. This is sandal shoe last, that's pant shoe last. But because of the shape of the shoe that I want to draw pattern of, so that is what makes me to resort to using this type of shoe last. This is the picture of the shoe that I want to be making. So the shape of the toe part is what determines the type of shoe last I'm using. So, like I said, I'm going to measure the length of the whole shoe last and then start from here. I don't like using from one because of this, so I'm going to start from here. Before that, let's locate the center part. So I'll be starting it from here. I have 29.5, so minus the one I left behind there, that will be 28.5. So I'll just write it up 28.5. Now I've gotten the length. I want to locate the vamp side of the shoe. That's it. I've located the vamp one, and before that, I really don't want us to take time on this video, so I'm going to divide the shoe last in this way. Starting from now. So we have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 14.5 here, that will be 7.2. We are located the half of 18.5. So, and don't forget, the type of the shoe that I said I'm using is what determines the toe part, like the design of the toe, the shape of the toe is what determines the shoe last I'm using, and that is why we have the shape of on a normal shoe last. This side is not going to be here. Yes, it's not going to be looking like as if it's straight like this. It's going to be just slant like this, something like that. So let's move ahead. We already divided this part. We've divided this part. For me to locate my points here, so I will divide this shoe last. I will divide it into 5. 28.5, so divided by 5 is going to give me 5 in 20, then 8.8 divided by 5, and we have 1.5, that's 5.5, 5.5, so I still have 0.5 minus, so I still have 1 remaining, so that'll be 2, so 5.5 plus 2, that's plus 0.2, that's 5.7. So when divided by 5, of this will be 5.7. Yes. Then 28.5 divided by 28.5 divided by 4. And we have 7.12. Thereabouts. 7.12. So the one I got from when I divide this by 5 is what I'm going to use for this part. That's 5.7. 5.7 plus 1, that will be 6.7. Because I'm not starting from the edge, I'm starting after 1. That's 6.7. So my 6.7 is here. My 6.7 is here. Sometimes on the shoe last, normal shoe last, after measuring 5.7, then I'm going to add 1 centimeter to it. But in this case, it's a sandal I'm doing. So like the back is going to be sandal like, is an open back. So I'm just going to leave it at that 5.7. Then the front, for me to locate my instep here, I've divided this by 4. I'm going to use it. That's 7.12. Like I said, I'm starting after 1, so that will be 8 points. Sorry, please. I'm starting from here. That will be 8.12. This is 8.12. I only want my distance to stop here. The instep of the shoe to be here. So for a female, I usually use 2.5. So 1, 2. This is half here. I have 2.5 here. 1, 2. So I have 2.5 here. So let's leave it down. Let's go back to our drawing, like our design that we're looking at. If you look at it, we don't really need the instep like that. What we need is this part. Yes, just to design this aspect and also the back pattern in order for us to design the back pattern. So for now, I'm going to focus on the front pattern first. And looking at it, this is the right leg, this is the right leg of the shoe last. We can see that this part span from the front to the back. And we can see another design here, like it was placed, this was placed on this other part. Not that it was joined together, this was placed on it, it was sewed on it. So we're going to be mindful of that. That is, it's going to start from here, coming to the, it's going to start from here. I don't know if you can see. It's going to start from here, coming to this center here. Then, before we go ahead on that, let me draw this our line here first. And how do I arrive at that? I'm going to divide this part into 2. We have 7. That is minus 1. So 1, 2, 3, 3.5. I have 3.5. So then I will join this together. So this is what I have. So now, picking this from here, you're going to have something like this. Something like this. Let's go back to our drawing. Now you can see that it's not straight. The line is not straight. It's curved. So what we're going to do is that we need to do something here to curve it to this part. Sometimes I do hand drafting, so please don't mind me on that. Then for this part, 7.1 to divided by 2 again. We're going to have 3.5, 3.6. So let's use that for this part. One, two, 3.6. And I'm going to have something else. Now let's focus on the back side. I'm going to measure from here to the back here. It's going to be, I have 19.5, so dividing 19.5 into 2. That will give us 9.75. We have our 9.75 here. We come to this place, we do the same thing we did at the other side. It's still the same 19.5. So that means the half will be 9.75. We have it that way. Then I'll pick my paper. Let's look at our drawing again. Can see how it looks like. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to make the I said earlier that I'm supposed to add 1 centimeter, so I'm going to add that now. 1 centimeter. So let's join here this part. Okay. I'm making use of this. Then the width of this bag is going to be 1.5. So measure 1 to this place. 1.5. It comes to this part here. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. No, there is an elastic in between this place. So I'm just going to demarcate where I'm going to put the elastic, and that's I'll be using 3 by this side. I'll be using 4, so 2 by this side and 2 by this side.